In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use the BU catalog to find other theses and dissertations by BU students that may help you when it comes time to write your thesis for MAMS. I did show this in class, the first lecture we did, but I'm going to do it again here just to remind you because it is kind of a strange process. So the first thing I'm going to do, of course, is come to the BU library homepage, which is just medlib.bu.edu. From this page, I'm going to click here on Library Catalogs to search the BU Library Catalog. So I could try to do a search from here if I knew the author of the thesis I wanted, or if I knew the title, but I probably don't in that case. If I want to see everything BU has to offer, there are a couple of things I can do. If I'm looking for a thesis written by a previous MAMS student, what I'm going to do is go up here in the upper right-hand corner where it says More Searches. I'm going to hit this drop-down box here, go to Call Number, and then click on this green arrow. So this is now an advanced search in the library catalog using the call number. I'm going to go down to this third box here where it says search for other call number. I know that every GMS thesis is indexed in the same way. They're all just labeled GMS AM, so I'm just going to type that in here and then click submit. After I do that, this shows me a list of every MAMS thesis written so far, and you can see right now there's about 2,300. This is obviously far too many for me to plow through. This list is just in chronological and alphabetical order, so the year the person graduated and just an alphabetical list of the people from that year, which isn't very useful. So what I can do to make this a better search for me, I'm going to go up here where it says Limit Sort Search and click on that. I can now use this to search for a keyword in the title of the thesis I'm looking for. So I think I used the example in class for trauma. So if I just go down here where it says Enter Limits Words in the Title, and I'm just going to type in trauma here. Now I could also say subject, but to be honest, they really haven't put these in the catalog very consistently by subject, so usually title is kind of the better way to go. So I'm going to type in trauma here and say submit. This now brings back a list of every MAMS thesis since 1994 that has trauma in the title. So in this case there's only 12. I think this is one that I showed in class, this one about cycling, that example we used about the girl riding the bicycle. So you can see that all of these are available in the library. So you can see this is the call number. So this is where you would find it on the shelf. They're on the 13th floor against the back wall. They're all bound in bright green. So I could just go to the shelf, look up just the year 1996 and choose this thesis here. Or if I wanted to, there are times that maybe the particular copy you want is actually checked out of the library. The GMS office on the 3rd floor also has all of these available as well. And you can also check out a MAMS thesis from the GMS office. So I know we have quite a few oral health students who take the library information class as well. So if you're an oral health student, you're interested in finding an oral health dissertation, there is a postdoc program at the dental school. We have about 30 students graduate a year from the dental school that have to write a dissertation to graduate from that postdoc program. And some of those dissertations are quite fascinating. So if you're an oral health student, you might want to look for one of those topics instead. So the search of that is a little bit different than this, but it's still pretty easy to do. So I'm just going to go back to the library catalog to start my search. I'm going to do kind of a similar search, but I don't have to use the more searches over here. I'm just going to click on Advanced Search. So if I want to see every dissertation written by a BU student in that postdoc program, where it says any field here for my option, I'm going to put in Note. Instead of typing GMS AM like I typed in before, I'm just going to type in Goldman School of Dental Medicine. That is the official title of our dental school. Sorry, I can't type and spell in tutorials either. Looks like I can't do it in person. I'm also going to say here, I can say if I want to also limit by dissertations and theses, but I honestly think that this is enough here, the note, to bring back just the dissertations. If not, I could certainly click here as well, but I think I'm covered. I could also click here Medical Center Library, but again, I think this is all I really need to do, get just those dissertations. Again, I click submit here. So this brings back 313 of these dissertations. And again, I could do that same trick if there was a certain particular topic I wanted to. I could just click here on modify search, and again, put in my title word again. So this, I could actually put in the title word here in this any field if I was looking for a particular dental topic. So again, this is a pretty easy thing to do. It's just a little bit strange. It's a little bit counterintuitive. But using either of these tricks or both, depending on what kind of theses you want, You can find MAMS theses by other MAMS students that already graduated, and you can also find these dental dissertations for BU dental students who've already graduated.